Margaret, Texas Gal Treasures, and welcome to another merch talk. We are back finally this week with another chat about merch by Amazon and what all the updates are and things that have been going on with merch and just updates with how our merches are going. So we have Chris and Jeff today.
Hello.
Who wants to say hey first? There you go.
Hello.
How do?
I do.
Well, our merches are going. So is that you? Is that
what
me? That's not
the heck?
How's it going, Jeff?
That was me.
That was
I
you.
a sticker yesterday.
So how are things?
Things are good.
Good.
Things are rolling along.
Okay, so I guess in case, because I see some new people in the chat. Hi in the chat. If you're watching later, we are live, so definitely check us out when we go live. Hit the little bell. But I guess because new people are here, let's tell them who we are and what level we're on with merch. So I'll go first, just because. So I'm Margaret, Texas Gal Treasures, and I'm on the 4,000 tier. I've been doing merch for almost 2 years now. It's working on 2 years. So Jeff, you want to go next?
Yeah. Sorry, I like breakfast. I'm Jeff. I've been on merch since the beginning, so it's been almost 2 years. I think November is the 2-year mark. Something like that. I'm tier 1,000. What was the other question?
I can't remember.
I sell on all the pods I can, and I own a website in eBay.
Awesome.
And I'm a set Scorpio.
You're a Scorpio. Oh my gosh.
I knew it all this time.
We've never discussed our signs.
Oh, we should do that. That's good.
Okay.
I like that kind of stuff.
All right.
I'm Chris, the Thrift Shop Hustler. Some of you have seen my YouTube channel. I do all kinds of crazy videos about eBay and reselling. And I started merch last November. Didn't start uploading anything till this year, March of 2017. I was one of the lucky ones where I was able to have a 25 tier account right off the bat. So I didn't see that 10 tier transition, which was nice. And I definitely feel for those that are new that have the 10 tier. I just tiered up to 500 about a month ago or a couple weeks ago, and that's exciting and a little overwhelming because now I have 10 spots that I need to fill every day. And so yeah, that's where I'm at, and I'm kind of like the rookie of this group. But
you have really good information.
Yeah, so, I guess.
Yeah, I think so.
Oh, cool.
So, that reminds me, I'm adding that to my list. Series merch. Usually Chris has a good list, but I have a list today, so
nice
to talk about.
Good.
So before we get too far into it, I want to say I'm going to be back on in like 2 hours with Yang. Yang J. Chong is going to come on and talk about the Printful Etsy integration because he started and he's already been getting sales and things like that. And I made a video and I've gotten a lot of questions that I just don't have the answers to yet. So I can't wait.
Nice.
For him to come and talk. So you get a twofer today. I'll be back.
Sweet.
Yeah. So have you guys I know Jeff's not on the Printful Etsy integration, but how about you, Chris?
No, I'm a merch purist. I don't dabble in other sorcery ways like Printful and that sort of thing.
Other sorcery. But Jeff does. You do really well with other print-on-demand sites.
I wouldn't call it real well, but I mean, my own website, I've sold quite a few shirts this month. And I sold a sticker yesterday on Redbubble, so that's 42 cents.
That's a sale. Good,
because yesterday's eBay was the worst day I've had in years.
Really?
So 42 cents was put me over $20 for the day.
I never sneeze at anything, though, honestly.
No.
Yeah, I'm just like,
I am thankful for every little cent I get. Every time I hear ka-ching, I say thank you. And
yeah, because those little, 42 cents and 50 cents. I mean, I know that's not ideal, but all that money rolls up, and at the end of the month, you got like $2
Starbucks iced tea
in your business. Okay, so how's sales been going, guys? And Joe's not here yet, but he said he was going to be here. I'll just throw that out there. We'll see.
He's a liar.
We'll see. Okay.
My sales have been pretty good. I've been averaging about 15 to 14 sales a week, and that's good for me because I used to average when I was at 100, averaged at about 7 a week, so like a shirt a day. And for me that's great. And so I've kind of doubled that since I got to tier 500. And I don't have all 500 listings or 500 spots filled. I have about like 130 something right now. So 15 average, 14 average for me is really good. And that's where I'm at this week. As far as sales, I've been doing pretty good. I want to say I probably had like 40 something or 50 something sales last month. So that was good.
That's good. Yeah. How about you, Jeff? Are you pulling it up?
Yeah, it's actually been pretty good. I mean, beginning of September, I thought Q4 was here, but then it kind of went back to its onesie twosie. But I'm looking at it. I haven't had a donut day for 2 months, so that's good. But I have had a couple days where it's been 1 or 2.
Did you say a donut day?
Donut day.
Oh, 0? Okay, got it.
But I've sold 88 shirts so far this month as of right now. What's that?
Okay. You sold how many as of right now?
88.
You sold more than me this month so far.
Yeah, I got some good ones.
That's good. Yeah, mine.
One rejection this month.
You had 1 rejection?
Yeah, we can talk about that in a minute.
Yeah, that's on my notes to talk about.
It was an interesting one. I didn't expect. No, maybe I had 2 rejections.
Okay, I'm putting a star next to that. So I have just started really, because, okay, if you're watching and you're new and you don't know, I live in the Houston area, so we were hit pretty hard by the hurricane. And so things have been just really out of whack for me. So I finally this week have started getting back into uploading my shirts and things like that. So I have sold 71 shirts as of today, which is, Jeff is doing a happy dance. We missed it. Do it again.
Is he doing a happy dance for your sales, or that he's winning the?
He's winning.
That
I win.
Of course. He's the big wiener. But no, I don't begrudge you that at all, because I'll kick your tail next month. Now, anyway, yeah, I have not been able to list a whole lot because of just getting stuff back on track at home. And I know people, I don't have my tinfoil hat. I am making one. But when I really started a few days ago uploading more shirts, I saw a really big uptick in my sales. And then I remembered yesterday that almost every day I was pinning shirts, and I hadn't pinned any shirts in like a month.
Right. So
I started pinning shirts yesterday. I had 0 sales. And this may be complete tinfoil. I had 0 sales. I uploaded like 3 or 4 shirts because we did a clown video yesterday, make a clown shirt.
Great video, by the way. Everyone should go watch that after the show.
And so I was like, okay, I uploaded that shirt and a couple more. And then I was like, oh, I need to pin these. So I started pinning some shirts, and like that, I had 8 sales.
Yeah, you know what's funny that you say that is I was messing with Pinterest yesterday too, and I haven't messed with Pinterest in a long time. And I actually do ads on Pinterest, and I was doing I was gonna start some ads. I got actually an ad rejected for the shirt design in anyways, but they're really strict about like their content and stuff. So I'll have to reorganize that. But yeah, Pinterest is an amazing tool if used correctly. Definitely.
Yeah, and I know Jeff knows a lot. Well, he knows more than I do about backlinks and Amazon, liking the backlinks and all that.
Sorry, I was reading an email.
This is.
I don't know if it's spam or if it's.
How about those?
Is it a rich? I was gonna say, is it a rich uncle in South Africa who needs $5,000 to release $5 million?
No, it was on my website. I use a tool called Aftership. So when I plug in the tracking number, it sends out emails like Amazon does, saying your package has been packaged, your package has been dropped to the post office. You know, each step it gives an email, and I'm gonna have to double check this, but this was a weird one because the lady was, after she got one, she says it's about time. This is the last time I do business with Cosmic Frogs Photography, which I don't know how she got that. So I don't know. I'm going to have to check.
Gotcha. Margaret, we were talking about Pinterest.
Yeah, we were.
I'm sorry. I totally derailed you.
No, it wasn't you. It was Jeff. So you're in the clear.
Jeff. Yes, it was. It was Jeff. It was.
Jeff was reading his emails.
Jeff, do you have any thoughts on Pinterest? Do you utilize that?
I pin everything I do on my site. Every shirt on merch.
Yeah.
And I go back randomly and pin things that haven't sold or are selling. And in fact, that's how I found out something this week. It was really weird. I sold a shirt. I sold 4 of them, and it was for a long time. I hadn't sold. I was happy. And so I was going to pin it again, just whatever. And then I noticed there's a spelling error on the shirt. And I go, oh, crap. So, oh, well. I redid the shirt, but I'm leaving the misspelled one up, too, just in case people like it.
And I had someone yesterday. So yesterday I did this shirt. It was a clown-based shirt on the We Make a Shirt Together show or whatever. I don't know what to call it. But afterwards, somebody pointed out that I forgot to check the trademark for the word emoji. Because I checked the trademark for everything. Well, I did. Emoji is trademarked, but not for clothing. There was like there's like emoji within other things and stuff like that for trademark stuff. And I know that certain emoji, like images, are not okay to use, but I use the one that they had created for Make Merch.
What is the site? Well, I'm sorry, Margaret. What is the site to go look for trademarks?
It is called USPTO.
Oh, okay.
.org, I'm thinking.
Because I always have a hard time trying to figure that kind of stuff out because, just trying to find the site. So I guess I should probably put that in my bookmarks and stuff. Definitely.
Yeah, and I'm looking real fast because I had a series where I was breaking things down. Oh, yeah, I did. Okay. How to research trademarks. I need to change the title of that video. But I have one that says how to research, but on the image it says trademarks. So I need to change the title of that, like how to check trademarks or something where people know how to find it.
Yeah, but definitely Pinterest. Have you utilized Pinterest ads yet?
I have. I did more of that during Q4 last year. So,
check.
Go on.
Oh, I'm sorry. I was going to say, yesterday I was checking my Pinterest accounts and I was noticing that some of my shirts, like one of them had like 31,000 views, and the link was broken because it was a shirt that was taken down. So someone, obviously, a lot of people were looking at it, but they weren't able to buy it. So I had to go back in and change the link. It was horrible. I was like, oh man, it's like organic, views and everything that just weren't being utilized properly.
I'm looking in the chat and Debbie's saying, everyone is saying not to use emoji in our listing. AmpFuds is saying correct. Okay, I'm not to double check that. If you check TM Hunt, emoji does show up for clothing. Okay. Because I was looking on USPTO and I didn't see it.
Yeah, especially with the emoji movie that just came out. I wouldn't be surprised if it's a major companies holding that trademark.
Okay. I'm going to double check it because I did just leave it. I was like, well, it's fine. So, but I would rather, I don't need the word emoji in there because it's just a clown. Nobody's, I don't think, searching for a clown emoji shirt, but. Right.
It's funny because I was kind of, because it came out.
Yep.
And I was kind of doing kind of it themed stuff, but not really like direct,
yeah.
It shirt, whatever. But I was doing some funny font shirts and stuff like that. And they were doing pretty well too.
Yeah, that was the whole. So I was showing yesterday on that video about following the Google trend, and I showed how you can see when you do the drop down for Google Trends for shopping, not just a web search, and you can see how it starts going up. I don't know which way it's going up for Google for right now. So it's something to think about. Checking that out.
Yeah, there's lots of tools to really maximize your merch processes and stuff for sure.
Yeah. How's it going, Jeff? I feel like I've just been.
No, I was just sorry. It was spam. It's got to be spam. Somebody's account got hijacked because I have no reference to that order number or that email or person. So to them.
So Richard is saying emoji is owned by a company that is partnered with big companies. Don't use the term emoji, use emoticon. Okay, I'm going to go take it down. I got enough people, it's like one person says it, you're like, okay, I'll check. 2 people, 3 people, 4 people, you maybe need to take a double look more.
I got away with it.
You did? Well, I don't want to get away with stuff.
Yeah, it doesn't. Amazon actually gives me. I'm pretty sure this is for everyone, but Amazon actually gives me warnings, like, oh, this is like, potentially whatever. They've taken one thing down, and then I went back and kind of, what do you call it? Remove the rest of them.
I did one that said hurricane categories, and it showed, and I have 5 cat emojis.
Yeah.
It goes, from happy to for cat 1 through the cat 5. And I said in there, cat emoji, and I didn't have a problem, and I'm not going to worry and lose sleep over it.
Okay. You know what? We haven't called out anybody in the chat yet, so I'm going to go over there and say hey to some people. We've got 57 viewers, guys.
Woohoo.
Go over there and give everybody a thumbs up. If we get enough thumbs up, Joe Clay might actually show up.
He's desperately searching for pizza Wi-Fi right now.
when a bell, what is it? What's the Tinkerbell thing? The bell rings and a fairy gets its wings.
Right.
If we get 50 thumbs up, Joe Clay might just, what rhymes with up? Show up, up and up. Come on. Okay.
Right,
anyway.
I thought you were saying something about like pixie dust or something like that.
I'll sprinkle it over Joe's spot and he'll show up. Okay, so let's see. Look, Thrift Shop Hustler's here. Hi, Henry, and American Yesteryear's there. Hello, Leslie, and Sick of Work. Yes. Hello, Tracy and Myra. Sandy's there, and Patricia, and I know I'm going to miss people. Hello, Alan, Tawny, and Crafty Reseller, Rita, and Debbie. Leslie's there, and Jason Tuck, and Jay. Oh, I see some questions that we missed. Okay. Hi, The Real, and Shannon Almy. And I'm sure there are more people. Campfires and more. Okay. Should we hit some questions that I just saw in the chat, or do you want to go to another topic before we?
You're the boss.
Me?
Yep, you're the bus driver. Drive the bus, just not off the cliff, please.
This is a really short bus, you guys.
Circles.
What?
And it goes in circles.
Mm-hmm. It does. And it chases squirrels.
Margaret, I got a question real quick. Do you have any Pinterest tutorials on your channel?
I have some for like promoting Etsy and things like that. And it would work for merch as well, but
okay,
not like ads.
Yeah, because Erin Wagner is asking, and she's asking about a bunch of stuff about Pinterest. And I was saying that like that's a whole show in itself. Definitely check out some of Margaret's stuff, because it kind of, you can use the same techniques you're promoting Etsy to promote your shirts. It's pretty much the same thing.
Yeah, I mean, it doesn't dive into the ads, but it is
okay.
like how to create pages and things like that. Because like, let's say I was selling men's accessories, like cufflinks and things, I would create a page for that. So a dude that's going to come want to follow my men's accessories page is not just going to want to see a bunch of ads for cufflinks. He's going to want to see like how to tie a bow tie and just different articles and cool stuff. So as you're pinning, this is just a quick rundown. As you're pinning, like, don't just push buy my stuff, because nobody's going to follow that, right?
Right.
Unless you're, Pottery Barn or something. Then you just put in like other stuff. Like I would find pictures of like David Beckham looking all smart and sharp, and he's happening to wear some cufflinks in that picture. So then I might pin a picture, a link to one of my cufflinks that kind of looks like that. Or so you go about it in that way, where you're giving information and style looks and so. Yeah,
you definitely you have to definitely be a little creative, because there's a lot of creative pins on Pinterest. So you definitely want to kind of have a great kind of photo. You want to kind of maybe put it in Photoshop and make a nice little fancy background. You want to get something that's going to grab people's attention, not just throw up and I'm bad at this because I do this. I just throw up the shirt with the white background and be like, oh, and that works for me too. And Erin was asking, she's going to look into that stuff. But yeah, for a quick tip real quick, and I don't mean to sidetrack the show here, but I usually just I set my budget at about $1 a day to play with different ad campaigns to see what works, and then I'll bump it up from there, because you don't want to do $10 a day and totally burn through your budget and not get any hits. So there's definitely algorithms and ways to go about optimizing your ads on Pinterest. So
yeah, but you know, now that I think about it, it's kind of the same deal with the way I handle Instagram, because I've got a few different, I'm going to screen share. I've got a few different Instagram accounts. I know we just kind of went off on a tangent. So this is one of my Instagram accounts. It's called Hunting Fishing TX. And so, like, I'm not just putting my shirts. There's one of them. But
I know that guy.
You know that guy, right? That's my dude. But, you know, I'm putting pictures and, like, reposting images from other hunting and fishing sites, and then I'll drop in a picture of one of my shirts. So this is back when Teespring had models that you could put your shirts on.
Yeah.
So so you're not just doing my shirts. You know, you've got a few other things of interest in there. So yeah.
That duck hunter.
Oh
is
yeah.
Hilarious. That cartoon.
Yep. Should I show it again? I don't know. I think everybody saw it.
So American Yesteryear is asking if Pinterest ads are more effective than Facebook ads, and to be honest, it depends. There's people that are utilizing Facebook ads better than Pinterest ads. Just depends on your kind of, I guess, just the way you set it up. It really depends. There's no better, I think. Though Facebook, I think, has more overall viewers and users than Pinterest. So there's that. I think that's the only metric that I can say Facebook would be better.
And I do know, I don't know if Mike Peterson's got a channel called the Treasure Gnome. I know that I'm pretty sure he's done like a Udemy course on how he runs Pinterest ads. He's been really successful with that. So I don't know if he did any videos on his channel, but it's something to check out that he might have. But if not, I'm pretty sure he's done a course on how he runs his Pinterest ads, because he's got some good tips.
And I definitely want to add one more thing. The fact that you opened up a an Instagram account just for hunting shirts is definitely savvy of you, for sure. That's awesome.
I have like, oh gosh, 6 or I don't know. I have a bunch of different Instagram accounts that are different genre based, so I can.
No, that's very, very smart.
Dump in. I can show another one if you want.
Yeah, let's do it.
Beekeeper. Let's see, here it is. So here's another one that I've got. Let me pull it up. Screen share. I feel like Jeff isn't talking as much, but that's okay. So this one's called Beekeeper Foodie. You know, and again, this is one when Teespring had models that you could do. So I have another blog called Earthworms and Marmalade, so I put those in there. And then some of my shirts, I'm just dropping the shirts in, and some, why isn't it loading more? I'll load more. Some I have on models, but I was in a rush one day, so anyway. So this is not what you want to do, but I did it, so.
See, I did a poll through a lot of groups on if you're a buyer, does seeing just the shirt or seeing the shirt on a model catch your attention more? And 90% said they'd rather just see the shirt. So really? I stopped doing the models back then, which sucks because I paid a lot of money for mock-up templates. But yeah, because I was doing all my shirts, and it took an extra 5-10 minutes to do them all with the models, but I wasn't getting much traction, so I ran a poll on a bunch of different groups, and overwhelming majority was rather to see the shirt. So I don't know if that's not a scientific poll or anything. Your mileage may vary.
Yeah, to each their own. What's going to work for one person is definitely not going to work for the other. So definitely experiment. In merch, you want to experiment with your designs. You want to experiment with your advertising. You want to experiment with buying the shirts and checking them out. You want to do all kinds of things to really optimize your account, for sure.
Yeah, and if any of you are using Make Merch, I am, and I'm not paid by them, but they do have a feature on their site. It is a paid platform, but they have a feature where it's like lifestyle pics, where you can upload your shirt and you can put it on like different backgrounds. You can change the background, or you can put it on, they have a few models, you know, that you can, and then change the background.
From a photography point
Do what?
From a photography point of view, even doing that to me wouldn't work as well, because you're drawing attention away from your shirt with the busy backgrounds. Yeah,
see, some of these I wouldn't choose, but I think I've chosen this one with the stripes. And I like this chick pulling out her braids because I think she's cute. But whatever. Do what?
Yeah, she's cute.
Yeah, anyway. All right. Where were we? Oh, I was going through, we're going to look at some of these questions. And did you pull some out? Okay. The reel says, what time is this supposed to start? Oh, wait, no, I missed one. Jay, go on.
No, I was going to say there's a couple in the chat.
Oh,
on the
okay.
side.
I wonder if they're the same ones I'm about to say. Let me open the chat up and see. Jay says, at tier 25, sold 31 shirts. Do Amazon tier up every month? It has been a 10 tier and 25 tier pain. They kind of do it in batches, right? They don't do it like the minute you make a sale or whatever.
Yeah. Whenever they feel like it.
I will say, though, for everyone that's kind of wanting to get tiered up, they've been doing it a lot more frequently than they have in the past months that I've noticed.
This is true. This is true. And also, Jay, I would say, like Jeff says, you know, make sure you've got, if you've got those 25 shirts filled in, like my sister's on the 25 tier, I think she's got 17 shirts up, but she's sold more shirts than that, but she hasn't tiered up yet because she doesn't have 80%. Is that what we say?
80%, yeah.
We suppose.
The rumor.
That's the rumor.
It's
so she needs to get those up, or I just need to hack in and upload them for her. Yeah. See, I don't know if I'm way before you and the ones you grabbed, or if I'm way after you.
The ones I posted were kind of newer questions.
Okay.
So if you got stuff.
Yeah, I'm going back in the chat. Stefan says, just put an emoji shirt online for Halloween. It's a pumpkin though. You think I'll have issues? I guess it depends on the emoji, because some of them are.
If it's an official emoji, those are trademarked.
Yeah.
But there are places like, I don't want to promote another group, but they have a link to it. There's a site called Emoji One, I think it is. Their newer emojis are trademarked, but they have a whole batch that you can go back and get that are not trademarked in their public domain.
I don't care if you want to share the group.
Well, it's Catherine's group, and they have a link where Isaac downloaded all the emoji files and put them in a zip file.
Well, that's nice.
I forget which group he has it posted in.
Yeah. But if you want to share, I'll link it.
I think it's one of their paid groups, so I don't know.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
I'm in, so
I'm not in her paid group, but I'm in one of the other ones they've got. You what?
I was just saying, I don't dabble in emojis. That's the devil's work right there.
Coming from an artist. My son loves emojis. Like I'm like, if we're somewhere and he sees an emoji, he's like, it's an emoji. I mean,
I just remembered I have poop emoji shirts up, and they're not trademark poop emoji, but they're poop emojis.
What I've noticed too is this is how usually the things that have been pulled from mine that Amazon has pulled, and they've only pulled like maybe 3 in my career, and they usually, to me, it seems like they go off of the words, the text first, and then it's almost like they see like a flagged text, and then they go and look at the design and then pull it. So if you're putting designs and you're kind of you're doing the text and the titles and the descriptions correctly, you can circumvent all that kind of stuff. So that's probably why some of the stuff that you think is trademark is still up.
Yeah. Okay, I just saw.
Because like just to add to that, if you put like cartoon poop meme, you know what I mean? Like that's a way to kind of like have a poop emoji, but like not really say it.
Stefan says your opinion of the a-hole husband shirts. I don't know that I've seen those. But I know
I almost did one, but now I'm seeing more and more. It just says I don't know what it says now. I can send you a picture. I think I have a picture sent.
I missed that one.
Let me see if I can find it.
Yeah, okay. I have no idea what you guys are talking about. Is that like a new...
My husband's an asshole, whatever. And it has a skull or something hiding some of the letters.
No, I don't think I would do that one. Gabriel says, are you able to sell merch shirts on other places besides Amazon? Yes. Your designs, that is? Yeah. Let's see. I'm trying to go through. I know you've got some in there, but you already talked about that one. And if the word is officially trademarked for clothing, don't use it. That's right. Mitch on merch. Deer hunting is doing so well right now. If you haven't yet, it's hunting season. Yeah, for sure. And I know somebody else was like, Margaret, why are you showing your stuff? I'm like, I don't have a problem with it. If people are going to steal it, they're going to steal it.
And plus, you have so many listings that just showing one little niche that you're doing is not going to hurt your bottom line per se.
Yeah, and I mean, my theory is just I want everyone to do well, and I don't think. I mean, so if somebody's going to copy, they're going to go find a shirt that's selling really well and copy it, not this shirt that's selling like 2 or 3 a month, maybe. You know, I mean, I don't think. And then there are some that I don't share. So there are. Right,
but I mean, there's so much competition in merch. You definitely want to guard yourself. You know, there's niches that I'm pretty much dominating in that I would never show to anyone at all because it's like it's just one of those things. It's not like, you know, we're hoarding information or we're trying to keep everyone down. It's just like merch is so competitive, and there's so many people that aren't in the community that will take your design and just run with it and probably just take all your sales. So it's just one of those things.
Yeah. So yeah, there are things I don't share, but then there are things like I kept the stuff I do with my sister under wraps for a really long time. So yeah.
There we go.
I see. let me present you. Hang on.
That's the shirt they're talking about.
Huh. Okay. Is it selling?
I don't know. I saw this as a hoodie somewhere, and I thought I was gonna do a variation of it. And then I started seeing more and more of it on Facebook and other groups. I thought, no, better not. So.
Huh.
I like the font design. I like the placement and the way that it looks distressed and everything. I like that.
Yeah, I don't think my husband will wear that though in a million years. But I guess every guy's different, right?
I wouldn't wear it.
Well, it's like there's a news article going around about a class, you know, senior classes. They have their senior class T-shirt.
Mm-hmm.
This book says, "Kiss My Class 2018," and had lips over the C and L. So basically saying "Kiss My," and some parents got upset about it. So that's not what I was thinking about, but that's in the news now. But I don't know.
There's been other shirt stuff in the news. Is that a sale or a shirt sale?
No, that's a survey.
Oh, okay. Well, that's not as fun.
Well, it makes me money.
Oh, okay. You do surveys?
Yeah, it's an app called what's it called? I don't know. What is it called? I can go find it. But yeah, it's called On Go Surveys, and it's on the phone only, and it picks up where you are, where you've been, and you know, gives you surveys that do based on the stores you're at or what you buy. And even if you don't qualify, you get 10 cents just for starting the survey. So I rack up.
That's a dime. 10 dimes. That's $1. Okay.
Yeah.
Liz is asking, I submitted a shirt design yesterday. It's still stating under review. How long does it take to get approved?
If it's still under review, you probably got triggered for manual review, and it might take a couple of days.
Yeah, something
because there's only one person doing manual reviews of that merch, of course.
Yeah. Oh, Stefan is worried that I'm sharing my stuff. It's okay. I'm okay. Because I just am.
I had it under review for like 4 months, so don't just.
Did it come out?
Yeah, eventually. Like 4 months later.
I've already copied all Margaret's designs, so.
Yeah, that's cool. I'm all good. Let's see. I'm looking here in the chat.
We're talking about trademarks. I can give you experience I had this week.
Okay, yeah, let's do.
You guys can figure it out. You may or may not know that I deal with fibromyalgia and chronic pain issues, so I do a lot of T-shirts based on that. And I saw this meme, so I made it into a shirt that says, if pain is weakness leaving the body, why am I not invincible? And I put it up as a chronic pain T-shirt, but it got rejected boom. Can you guess why?
Suffering of others?
Chronic?
No. It's a trademark issue, phrase within a phrase. And I couldn't believe this.
Tell me what it is again.
What my shirt was, if pain leaving the body is weakness, why am I not invincible?
I am invincible. I am not invincible? Something about invincible.
Pain is weakness leaving the body is trademarked. And so I didn't even think about that because it's a whole different phrase and everything. And guess who it's trademarked by? The Marines, the Marine Corps.
Oh my gosh.
Turned out it's an old Chesty Puller quote, and Marine Corps, it's one of their 175 trademarks. So that kind of threw me for a loop. I mean, I still have the shirt on my other pods and on my website.
I'm looking at some of the questions.
Yeah, Amazon.
So we got a lot of questions, and then we're not going to get to some of the topics we've got.
Okay.
Okay, let's try to blow through some of these questions. What are your thoughts about outsourcing designers in other countries? Ready, set, 2 seconds, go.
If they can speak really well English.
Really well English?
Yeah, obviously I can't.
If they do great designs for cheap.
Yeah.
Well, like I said, my experience, I did one on Fiverr, and the guy was obviously in the Philippines and didn't understand or speak English very well, so it was hard to get my concept across to him. You know, after 2 or 3 tries, I just gave up and took what he had.
Yeah, I don't anymore, but I'm not bashing any countries because I'm sure there are wonderful designers. Just finding the right one and all of that stuff is kind of challenging. What are your thoughts? Patricia's asking, what are your thoughts about people getting shirts rejected for putting in certain things in your bullet points, like using word quality? Oh, this is what we're going to talk about: word quality and referencing details about the shirt. So people do what?
Everyone's in a panic.
Well, people are doing things like great quality shirt or amazing.
Yeah, they basically don't want you describing the T-shirt itself. Only describe the design.
Yeah.
Because if they make changes, they don't want, to be lying.
Yeah. So if their shirts are not super soft anymore, they don't want to be in trouble for it because you said they were super soft.
And a lot of people put in there, available in women's, kids, and they may just continue kids down the road,
Yeah. So some people have been getting shirts pulled. And I didn't know this until the other night. I was talking to one of my patrons about it, and he was saying that he had seen that people were getting shirts rejected for comes in men's, women's, and youth sizes.
I agree with it. I just wish they would have posted something ahead of time before rejecting people. I still haven't said anything.
Yeah. Because the only thing I ever do is if it's a premium shirt, I put premium shirt. So now and
I haven't got anything pulled down.
So I'm going to stop doing that for right now and see.
Yeah, I don't do any of that. I have my set bullet points that I have in a spreadsheet that I copy and paste over that have worked well for great designs or whatever, and I'll just use that. I haven't had any of that kind of stuff yet. But I don't state the obvious in my bullet points.
Then Debbie is asking, how long would you leave a shirt up that has not sold to swap out a new design?
Well, to quote Chris, it depends. He likes depends.
Everybody's got their thing. Because
everything's not so black and white in merch. It's like there's so many different ways to do so many different things.
I mean, to me, we said it before, it depends on what level you have. If you only have 10 slots, I mean, I personally would wait 6 weeks. But if you have 500 slots, I wouldn't bother.
Yeah, some shirts are like my most popular shirts haven't sold for it would be like a month before the first one sold or something like that, and then it would snowball. So like I said, it depends. It depends.
I have shirts that didn't sell until I reloaded them the 3rd time.
Exactly.
And then I sold many more.
Okay. Now, Stefan was asked, Stefan, I hope I'm saying your name right and it's not Steven. But anyway, I don't quite understand what you're asking. Margaret, it's an interesting topic. Could you show it on screen and Amazon can post links? Can't post links. I'm not. Oh, the a-hole. I think he's talking about the a-hole husband thing. Okay, never mind. I think we covered that.
I think he's asking about because they say a-hole in the title and the bullet points.
Yeah. Jeff, were you a Marine? Richard wants to know.
He was.
Yes, he was. And E-Boy question, how many shirts did you have up before you started seeing some serious sales?
2.
I would say I was on the 100 tier before things started really rolling for me, but I was happy.
When I first started, they didn't have like tiers, I guess. I don't know. But I only had, through almost the end of 2016, I only had 10 to 15 shirts up. And I had 2 of those go viral until Amazon decided to pull them.
Yeah, I didn't see any massive sales till I started advertising and like going on Instagram and posting links on Twitter and stuff like that. I kind of had to push the snowball down the hill till it started rolling.
And one of those shirts sold 205 and one sold 133.
Wow.
And when it sold 133, that was in 3 days. And
whoa.
So, it just took off one day and then Amazon pulled it 3 days later.
Do you want to go into that for just a second? Like what did they pull it for?
Because I had Obama's logo.
Oh, I see.
On the O, whatever, which to me is BS because it's politics. It should be, and it was a parody shirt.
Yeah.
So, but I wasn't going to argue with them. It was still selling on pods and on my website.
Did you get paid for those shirts sold? Okay.
Yeah,
good.
I sweated it out through January because those sold on basically the last 3 days of December. And I didn't get paid for them until, most of them, until February. And I was I remember we've talked about that way back when, and I was sweating them out. But yeah, I got paid for all of them.
Cool. Patricia, this is going back to the people not putting, describing the shirt. Patricia said, what about putting in size up? That's another thing that people have been getting rejected for, is saying, if you like a looser fit or this shirt runs small, order a size up, that they don't want that either.
I wouldn't do that anymore. I've done it on maybe a handful of 5 shirts, 6 shirts. I don't know why.
And if you don't follow Joe, he's got a channel called Merch University, and yesterday he was talking about that, where he ordered a shirt and Amazon sent it what didn't fit right, and so he contacted them. They sent him another shirt and didn't have him send the first one back. But apparently, if you have to order, if it's not right the 3rd time, then they will have you send it back. But that's
so you're saying that's how I can get free shirts?
I don't know.
Just kidding. You did not hear that from us.
On to you for that.
Yeah, don't do that. And I thought
go on.
Oh no, I was thinking. I thought he said he ordered it one size and they sent another. Like maybe he ordered like extra large and they sent like small.
That might.
I don't know. I don't know. I wish Joe was here. Where are you, Joe?
I was driving on the way to open house trying to watch him on.
When Joe's not here, imagine driving a car with 3 wheels.
Yeah,
that's what it's like.
Joe. It's cool. We'll stick Emmett's head on there. Yeah, like a movie. Anyway, his head gets on next. Okay. Thank you so much. I'm so happy that we have all these questions. We're not getting to some of the topics, but that's okay. I would rather, you're here, you're hanging out, you got questions. Let's do it.
Yeah, because I feel like there's a lot of newer merch accounts that have been opened up, and there's a lot of people that just want information. So
yeah. So American Yesteryear is asking, for variants on a design, can your titles be exact duplicates word for word? I have done that, and then I have also switched some of the words around, like shuffled some of the words around. So, but sometimes I do just do exact duplicates.
I do exact duplicates.
Yeah.
Yeah, I do exact duplicates also.
So I'll let you know.
But no. But I wanted to add, I do switch words around for popular search just to see if, like, you know, it'll trigger some kind of extra sales or whatever. Because you definitely want to kind of go wide on that.
Yeah. So, like, for example, the clown shirt I did yesterday, you know, it was like first, you know, and the one we listed, it said something. What was the shirt? It said, I don't do hugs. So the first line on one shirt said, I don't do hugs, t-shirt, clown shirt, whatever. And then on the next one, when I re-uploaded it for another color variant, I'll put clown shirt or clown, I don't do hugs, or I don't do hugs, clown. You know, so you kind of still get the same words, but you kind of like shuffle them around, see which one. Yeah. Okay. Oh, I'm trying to, I see some other questions popping up, but I want to try to go in order if I can. Dave is asking, where does it say if pain is a weakness leaving the body is trademark? He checked USPTO and trademark yet, and he didn't find it. Where did you see it?
It's there. Plus, I also did a search and pulled up our Marine Corps fact sheet that lists all the things that they have trademarked.
Oh, okay.
But I did after the fact on the trademark yet, and I found it there too. There was 2 live trademarks.
So some people were saying you can upload things with profanity and weed on Etsy, and another person, Richard, saying be careful, someone got kicked off for that. And Jeff has had a problem with Etsy. And I actually had some fan stuff up on Etsy because this was before I knew all about this stuff, trademarks and stuff. And so I had some like Doctor Who fan art that I had done. It was like digital download type of thing. And I went ahead and took it down because I'm just not wanting to chance it, because I think they're going to start really cracking down on some of that.
Which they are. I had a couple of acquaintances or people that I used to go get certain things from. They had like sticker shops that were selling like, you know, Star Wars stickers and stuff like that. They all got shut down, every one of them.
Star Wars is owned by Disney now. You don't mess with Disney.
Well, that's just an example. They were doing Hunger Games and crap like that.
Yeah. Right, Jeff?
No comment.
That's a heart. That's a heart for you. Okay, question. Are you doing keyword research or just slapping up any keywords? E-boy asks.
I'm just slapping up any keywords.
He likes to slap them.
I describe the shirt.
How about you, Chris?
Oh, no, I do the same. I just kind of go with gut. I always go with gut with a lot of things. I don't do hardly any research.
I do a bit of both. So sometimes I'll go, but I always look to see what the best selling shirts are using in their keywords.
I do that. I will type like the name of the shirt in, you know, Merch Informer, and then I'll use Smasher to find the highest ranked shirts, and I'll go to them and see what they have in their description and bullets. But I pretty much just describe the shirt, and I'll use synonym. I can never pronounce that word, but I'll just say synonyms.
Yeah. Synonym.
Like words. I mean, I'll put like words, but I know I describe it. I do who, what, where, and why. You know, who is the shirt for? Why will they wear it? And that's basically it. And then I copy those bullet points down into the description.
Boop, boop, boop.
Yes, type in full sentences, not just keywords.
Yeah. Steez is saying, do you write full sentences or just keyword, keyword, keyword? I do full sentences, yeah. Some of my older ones I do have just keyword, 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 because I didn't know. But yeah. Debbie's saying, Etsy sounds brutal, far, far more to learn than I thought. Yeah. Well, you know, and Yong is going to come talk to me and we'll learn a little more together. So, yeah. Okay, we have a few minutes. I can talk about a couple or pull up, you know, a couple of these. I'm trying to see which one is most useful right now. Okay. That got really quiet. Okay, so one, Jeff, I'll talk to you about this. So I started this merch series. I call it Merch Master series, but you don't really have to be a merch master. And you did not send me a video for it.
You blew it, huh?
You blew it. But I put it out there. If you watched it, let me go back and so you can see if you're watching later, so you'll see which video it is. I put the call out there. Here, it's this one. Hang on, let me get it. I'm trying to zoom in on it. Zoom in. It's this one, what not to do. But in that video, like I say, you know, if you are interested, whether you're on YouTube or you're not on YouTube, or you're wanting to share a tip, then I put a list in the description so you could send me video clips, because everybody's got really great ideas and everybody has value that they can share and give, you know, and help others. You know, think about how many people have helped you, except for Jeff. Nobody helps Jeff. Jeff's a lone wolf.
Jeff goes with gut.
Cats.
What did you say?
Just me and my cats.
I thought you said just me and my nuts, but that's a whole different show.
Wow.
Again, nuts.
But he's a squirrel, because he's a squirrel. That's not weird. But anyway, so if you are interested, definitely check that out. And I give all the what you have to do. I give all the instructions and everything like that. So it's a great way to share. And also, if you have a YouTube channel, maybe you're doing some merch videos, you're starting up, that's another great way to get some exposure for your channel. If you're interested, do it. What?
Yeah.
I was going to send you an exposing video.
You can.
Oh,
I
God,
may
don't
not
go.
add it, or it may end up in like the outtakes. So anyway.
Printful just announced that they're now Amazon.
What?
I just got an email from Printful that they're now doing warehousing and fulfillment service. So if you have stuff you want to have warehouse and ship for you, you can. They're doing FBA stuff now. That's weird. Why would they do that?
I don't know. Okay, was that it? That wasn't it. Also, neither of you guys are going to Denver, are you?
Hell no.
No, okay.
I'm not a traveler. I wish I was. I wish I had time for that.
Yep. So we'll be I'll talk to Young some more about Denver too, probably when when he comes to talk.
Where is he?
He's working.
Oh.
So we're going to talk like in an hour. So I'll be back on in like an hour. Wait, what time is it there, you guys?
11.
Okay, yeah. It'll be noon his time, so I'll be back in an hour. Okay, I guess that's, you know.
Are we over?
It's almost we like 3 minutes, yeah. Can you believe it?
Oh, okay.
Do you have anything you guys want to plug before we go?
No.
No.
Everyone, I'm Chris, the Thrift Shop Hustler. You can go and check out my YouTube channel. We talk about eBay selling and garage selling and stuff like that, and a little bit of merch and cryptocurrency stuff. So go check out my channel, and definitely go check out Margaret's cool merch videos that she's been doing. They're awesome if you haven't seen them already.
Thanks. And I am, so again, you're here, Margaret, Texas Gal Treasures, and I have a Patreon group on Patreon where I give we do tutorials, and I give shirt designs every month. So depending on the level you sign up for, you can get shirt designs. Or we just did 2 nights ago, we had like a mini, I don't really like the term mastermind. I need a new word. Yeah, I don't like that. But we just hang out and we talked merch, like a private chat. So it was really great. And so if you're interested, my link's down below. Everybody, all these guys' links, even Joe, who's not even here, his link's down below too. You can follow him if you want, but whatever.
He'll be back. He'll be back. He's a busy guy.
He will. He is. All the love to Joe. So, okay, that's it.
Another hour, and maybe he'll show up.
Give him another hour. He's probably going to say that. Watch. Oh, I thought it was at 1. That's what he's going to say. Okay. Thanks everybody so much for watching. Go over there and hit that thumbs up button.
Yep. Click the like button.
It really does help if you click the like button. It does. So, or the dislike, whatever. It doesn't matter to me. Just pick one.
No. Click.
Okay, hit the like button. I don't even, whatever.
Yeah, just like.
I do have a dislike. I always get a dislike. You know why? I think
Trolls.
it's because, you think it's trolls?
Trolls.
I think it's more like, I don't like your hair that way, Margaret. Maybe you need to get your hair done different.
What?
Or I always pick something else because I think I can't imagine doing that as a person, but whatever. Or they're like, oh my gosh, your bra straps keep slipping out. Thumbs down, girl.
Hot.
Well, let me pull these right out.
His hands.
Right? I don't like Margaret's new nail polish color. Thumbs
What
down.
T-shirt you designed today?
What?
What T-shirts you designed today?
What T-shirt did I design today?
Yeah.
None. I have an idea right here.
Oh, yeah, like what?
The one that you said earlier.
I did?
I'm not sharing it though.
Oh, no, what did I say?
Huh?
What did I say?
Well, you gotta have to look back at the video and watch. It was not to do with the shirts that are trending right now. It was some random off-topic thing that you said, and I picked up my pen and I started writing. So you have to go back and see.
I remember you writing, but I can't remember what it was.
I know.
You'll have to tell me.
I'll tell you later.
I'll give you some ideas.
What does that sound?
It's the sound that the train has left the station. Thanks everyone for watching. Click the like button.
Just going.
Okay, yes, okay. Thanks everybody, and thanks Chris for getting us back on track, sort of.
All right, guys, have a good day.
Bye guys.